here we are then. Time for some more Monster Prom with Princess Fuzzy and Amy once again. Let's do it. Are you ready, Amy?
Mm-hmm. I'm eating a
All
sandwich,
right.
but I'm good.
That's alright, you're allowed to eat. Play. 2 players, the full game, 1 controller. We've seen the intro. Who do you want to be this time? Same again?
Uh-huh.
And I'll be this one again. Alright. We know who our classmates are. Straight to the quiz. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. That way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? Alright, what does the statue represent?
I'm not sure. Hang on. The first one.
Your least favourite political figure being devoured by rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos. I will go with that. The mind-blowing twist in your favourite TV show that clearly changed the lives of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP.
Pity the picture over there looks like Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, the second one. Turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101.
Alright. How about critical thought? I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like that in schools. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today?
Oh, I got asked this yesterday.
Ah,
I'm still gonna profit from people's hysteria.
alright. Where are we?
The fourth one.
They always tell you the world is ending. You'll profit from other people's hysteria. I will finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. Here we go. Where would you like to go? Your creativity is very low. Everything else is pretty...
Then I'll go fix that.
Auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves had descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain +2 creativity. Later, you see Miranda and Vera cornered by the wolf pack, who are watching them like a pack of wolves. Shall I do the wolf pack then?
Sure.
Yep. How would one of you ladies like to go on a date tonight with the hottest dogs ever to not be literal hot dogs? I wouldn't at all.
This is not at all like how I like my courtships to begin. Where are the jewels? Where are the flowers? Where are the bloody heads of my enemies?
Oh man, we'll show you courtship on the court when we win on the court at sports. We'll show you sportship courtship. Every time I think you guys at this school can't get any dumber. Oh, I get it. You're both shy. Don't worry, our barks are worse than our bites. Except when we're doing sports, cause then we bring it! Yeah! But if neither of you have the confidence to say which one wants to go out with us tonight, we can just choose for you. Yikes. Like, they're relatively well-intentioned, but you should definitely step in and save one of them.
I'm going for the princess this time.
Alright, so tonight Miranda can't?
Yeah.
Because you have 2 tickets to Cirque de la Mer's
Cirque
underwater
de la
show.
Mer's underwater show.
Yes. Miranda's eyes light up like an anglerfish. Cirque de la Mer? Sorry, that's you.
I'm glad you said that because I wasn't sure how to say it. Okay. Cirque de la Mer. As a little girl, I always wanted to be an aqua gymnast.
Of course you did.
Until I realised it required hard work and discipline, at which point I decided it was much happier being a princess. But I still love watching it. How thoughtful of you to procure tickets for me and my favourite maidservant. I'll tell you all about it.
Ha ha ha! Shut down! Let's go write a list of jokes we can make about this. Awkward loser! Whatever. You still made Miranda super happy and distracted the wolf pack, so win! You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. Alright. Ooh, my fun is like deathly low. I should probably do something about that. Or maybe I should go and get some money.
Deathly low. You're just gonna die
From being not fun. Yeah, no, actually I want to pursue the cult ring.
the cult ring.
There's a cult ring that you can buy from the shop, and I haven't got a special ending for it yet. I've bought it before, but I haven't seen it through to success, so that's what I'm doing.
Mining some Bitcoin.
That day, you spent some time on the library PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to +$2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Against the expected, you spot Scott and Liam engaged in what seems to be an intense conversation. Do you want to do one of these, boys, or should I do both of them?
I can be Liam. I think
Alright.
Liam's the demon dude.
Liam's the vampire, the hipster vampire.
Okay. Yeah.
They seem so into it that you can't resist the urge to ask them what's going on.
Oh wait, you're both of those guys anyway.
Normally, yeah, that's why I was saying, do you want to do one of them?
No, not really.
Okay. We're discussing this recent novel, Two Lights. It isn't a novel, it's a rad movie, with lots of cool dudes with amazing abs. Well, it's actually based on a novel, and it's anything but rad. It's cultural trash. But I decided to like it ironically. The thing is, there's this human girl, and with 2 guys who like her. But the guys are part of 2 enemy human races. The wild shirtless humans and the mysterious deep look-giving humans. And it seems these type of humans can't stand each other. Oh, and the deep look-giving humans shine in the sunlight. Did you know that's actually a lesser-known trait of some humans? The thing is, the next movie will be released soon, and we're super hyped. Ironically. We can't wait, bro. We need to satiate our hunger for 2 lights. This is your opportunity to show those 2 you're well versed when it comes to satiating urges. Go for it.
Let's cosplay. Let's go shirtless.
We should write a nuanced play based on it. Totally not fanfic. Oh, I see. A nuanced pastiche involving the characters of two lights, throwing a new light over their fears and desires. And over their abs. Yeah, sure. With an unexpected twist that will elevate the strengths of the original over. Something subtle yet powerful. Something like the rival humans ditching the girl and fucking each other's brains out. Yeah, I like that. It's artistic. Because of reasons. And if they're nude, that means more muscles and stuff. I like that. Sure, sounds like a high form of art, and nothing like thirsty fanfic. You're some kind of promoter of the arts. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Julia Roberts.
Angelina Jolie. Player order is based decided on how weird a video game starring the selected celebrity would be. Well, I mean, Angelina Jolie, she's Tomb Raider, so that's kind of been done. So I guess it's your one. Julia Roberts. Lunchtime.
Pretty Woman, the video game.
Yes. Who would you like to eat with today?
Let's go with the princess and the vampire dude.
Alright. You find Liam artfully arranging his food, while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously. Have you found it yet?
I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food pick is an art, not a science.
How hard can it be? It's just silverware.
Just silverware? And I suppose the food in your food pick is just food.
No, it's a metaphor for urban consumption in a postmodern industrialized mega society.
Well, my silverware is a metaphor for...
Silverware?
Yes. Is that not enough?
It's more than enough. But can we hurry it along? The lighting is perfect right now, and I don't want to lose it. You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process, while simultaneously just demonstrating your knowledge. What do you reckon?
I'm just seeing what I've got.
Well, this isn't a stat check because it's lunchtime. You're just basically choosing
Okay,
which character
this
you want
first
to
one.
impress. So that's to impress Liam.
Oh, yeah. No, I want to impress her.
Yep.
I'll try to win the princess.
All right.
Okay, nothing conveys elegance and taste like a gloating spoon. Ah, yes, the gloating spoon, the most distinguished of utensils.
What's a gloating spoon?
Well, of course you wouldn't know about it.
Rude?
No, I wasn't being rude. Rudeness is simply the way one must introduce a gloating spoon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Oh, well, of course you didn't. You're not as cultured as I am.
Such smug superiority. I am no match for this spoon. Miranda produces the gloating spoon with much fanfare. It looks like a regular spoon to you, but then, what do you know, you peasant? You convince Miranda to spend some time with you after lunch, lovingly explaining the spoon's finer points, even though spoons don't have points. Alright, well, I can't go and sit with Liam in this case. So,
Sorry.
That's alright, not your fault. You got first choice of places, you get to go wherever you want. And you're after Miranda, so that's fine. I don't remember how much the cult ring costs. But I suspect it's more than 7. Well, I mean, that means I lose out on an opportunity to do something better, like get stats. So I'm going to get stats. And then next turn, maybe I'll go to the library and then I'll visit the shop. I should have plenty of money. Hopefully. You're desperately trying to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach insists on striking up a conversation. Hey there, bud. What you drinking? What? Milk? That's it? That's hardly a drink at all. Everybody knows that drink is the backbone of a balanced lunch. And what would we be without backbones? I don't know. My doctor yells at me whenever I try to find out. But enough about me. Let's get you juiced. You can have sports sauce or muscle juice. Which will it be?
Or whiskey.
Whiskey. I don't remember offering you any whiskey. But you chose it, so I must have offered it to you. Otherwise, why would you have chosen it? Oh well, guess I'll just have to go out and buy you a case of whiskey.
A case of
Which
whiskey?
marches off to illegally purchase a whole bunch of alcohol on your behalf. When all your classmates realize they can get Coach to buy them booze just by asking, you become the coolest kid in school. You gain +4 fun.
What do you want to drink? This or this? I'll have some whiskey.
Alright, everybody chooses a movie.
Oh, Gone in 60 Seconds.
I choose... Iron Man, the first one. Player order is decided based on how bizarre an action figure based on the selected movie would be. Well, I mean, there are Iron Man action figures, so I guess you
Gone
win
in
that
60
one.
Seconds action figure.
Yeah, like Vin Diesel and like model cars and stuff.
No, this is Gone in 60
he's-
Seconds, not Fast
yeah.
and the Furious.
But still, I mean, model cars
No, it's an
and whoever
action
it is that
figure
steals
of
them.
Nicolas Cage
Yeah, there you go, that guy.
and,
And a bunch of
and
cars.
and Eleanor,
Yes.
which is
Alright.
the car.
The Shelby.
She's the Shelby GT
Yes.
500. Yeah, she's an awesome car. I watched
Alright.
Gone in 60 Seconds yesterday.
Where would you like to go today or tonight? This weekend evening.
It's night time since we're still at school apparently during
Yeah.
the night. I'm gonna go get some money.
Some money from the library. Alright. That day, you spent some time on the library PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. Afterwards, Miranda summons you. It feels
course she
weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her merman goons.
Thank you for coming, my dear. I've finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am destined to be the Queen of Prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that Prom Queen is a purely ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts? Top one. Fart joke. Let's convince Yes, I know. Let's convince everyone that she likes humans.
So smart. It doesn't take much to make someone look bad in this day and age. You, however, are monsters, and went for total overkill. You hire a Chinese hacker to plant 10 years of pro bono work rescuing human babies from lawnmowers in Ursula's name. At recess, Dr. Babylove of the Babylove Institute appears out of nowhere and presents her with a Humanity Award.
Yes, this will seriously harm her standing with the evil lawnmower creature contingent.
That's an important voting bloc. They're the ones who keep the schoolyard so tidy. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. Alright, well, maybe I should visit the shop now and actually find out how much
Why is
that
the shop in the
soldering is.
toilet?
Because she moves around. Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right? There it is. Oh, and I can afford it. It's $7. Excellent.
There you go.
Just what I wanted. Ah, nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells. But you know what I mean, right? That weekend, something happened to Amy.
Hey.
That weekend, Liam contacted you for your advice.
No. You misunderstand. I don't want your advice. I want to hear you express an opinion, just to, see if you're capable of forming one. Specifically, I'd like to hear your opinion on Fuzzy's cultural literacy. Is she cultured, like an artisanal cheese, or uncultured, like milk?
The top one. I assume you're going for Liam, right?
Well, I don't really care too much because I'm doing the cult ring thing, which I think
Okay.
precludes me from actually dating anyone.
Fuzzy
Except
is
maybe
so
Vera.
cultured. She can tell the difference between theatre and theatre.
She can? I mean, so can I. I definitely heard the difference between the two words you just said. If you'll excuse me, I have to go and find Fuzzy now. For romantic reasons. Not to ask her to explain what you said. Why would you think that?
Liam hurries off on his artistic mission. Silly Liam. The difference is that theatre is done by actors, whereas theatre is done by actors. You gain +3 creativity. Everybody choose a brand.
Okay.
I choose Nike.
I'm just thinking. Uncle Toby's.
Alright. Player
I saw-
order is decided
saw-
based on how funny and crazy it would be if the selected brand teamed up with a popular K-pop group that starred in all their ads. I think it would be more crazy for them to be advertising breakfast than shoes. Yes.
Yeah, they're more likely to advertise shoes, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think breakfast cereals might be a bit weird.
Alright. Where would you like to go today?
What do I need? I need some more fun. Let's go to the treehouse.
Fun. Go to the tree. Outdoors. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no
Wow.
idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You notice Vera and Miranda at the edge of the rave with their arms crossed. You dance over to try and find out what's up.
I truly want to be excited about this uproarious event, but
I'll say that we're both thinking. This rave looks like a techno trash fire.
I did not wish to be so crude, but it is true. I want to hang out and have a good time, but I cannot relax in this chaotic environment.
I've put some thought into this, and I think that the problem is a lack of color coordination.
It almost always is. That's why my father painted everyone in the kingdom aquamarine. But we have no legal authority at this rave. How will we ever coordinate their colors?
That's where I'm stuck right now, frankly. If only there was some way.
Okay. The top one.
The top one?
Filter everyone through this dangerous magic prism.
So smart. You pull out the prism of color separation that you crafted in your AP Attack Fashion class. You toss it into the center of the dance, and it lights up like an extremely deadly disco ball. Look, it's sucking in students and spitting them out in lines according to the color of their outfits.
Why are they screaming? Does that mean it's working?
Yes, that's what that means. The prism destroys several students because it can't determine the primary color of their outfits. But that's what they get for not matching. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Don't know if Miranda likes that.
Alright, let's see. I think I'll go for some more money? Maybe? Maybe boldness would be good. Yeah, let's go with boldness. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. But you're so busy admiring your new cult ring that Liam sneaks up on you without you noticing.
Ah, I see you too are a part of this mysterious, exclusive cult.
Liam flashes you his cult ring. It's exactly the same as yours, except slightly more vintage.
You wouldn't believe what I had to do for my initiation ritual. I had to pick up a suspiciously moist paper bag from behind a grocery store. Leave it under a railway bridge at precisely 9:06 on the night of the full moon. Deceive a skunk. And finally, mail 6,000 monster dollars to a post office box in the Cayman Islands. I really can't believe how exclusive this cult is. But I don't need to tell you. I'm sure your initiation ritual was even more elaborate than mine. Care to share?
Crap, you bought yours in the shop. Better concoct a zany lie to impress him.
Thought it was brilliant.
I'm pretty creative, so maybe we could go with that. Let's try that.
I reckon.
I had to eat my entire body and replace it with an exact replica of myself. So creative.
But how? How can a person eat their own face or their own stomach? How could you replace yourself when you had eaten yourself? It just doesn't make sense. Which is exactly what makes it so revolutionary. Mysteries within mysteries. Oh, I'm going to put this all on my blog, which is actually a clay tablet buried in an old riverbed because secrets are everything.
Later, you tail Liam to his hidden burial site and learn all his secrets in secret. You gain forbidden knowledge and also +2 smarts and +1 creativity. Everybody chooses an animal. I choose an echidna.
Zebra.
All right. Player order is decided based on how intriguing it would be for a new Game of Thrones house to have that animal as its sigil.
I don't know. Then a echidna would be pretty funny since I don't think they exist in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I mean, zebras might not either, but that's kind of just like a stripy horse.
It's just like a horse, though.
Yeah. Alright, I get first pick this time. Well, I probably shouldn't cockblock you with Miranda, so...
Unless you want Vera.
I mean, I have this idea that maybe Vera is the key to getting the cult ring ending. Like, if I do all the cult ring things well and then try and go out with her, but...
But you also have Liam, who has a cult ring.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to go and see the Slayer and get some more stats, because I need stats to pass the cult ring tests along the way anyway.
Fair enough.
You find the Slayer sitting alone at a table. Is she even a student or what?
Wait, you're choosing to sit with me? For some reason, no one ever intentionally sits next to me. I usually have to ambush them and threaten to kill them. I wonder why. It's a mystery. Anyway, I'm really happy you, I mean, I'm flattered that, I wouldn't give a shit about you under normal circumstances, but today, I'm on a quest. Yeah, that's right. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just on a quest today to slay the werewolf of Wall Street, and I need a monster sidekick. You're gonna help me, obviously. I just need to know what your class is. Are you a fighter? A mage? A cleric? Out with it.
Oh, you're something much better. You're a...
A gun haver.
Yep,
Or a party smith.
I'm a gun haver.
A gun haver? Is that even a class? Practically everyone has guns.
You reveal just how many guns you actually have.
Holy shit! How can you carry that many guns? And why are you allowed to have them at school?
You You have your rad biceps to thank for the former, and Monstropolis's strong Second Amendment protections for the latter. Okay, well, do you have silver bullets? Werewolves are only vulnerable to silver bullets. Man, there isn't a color of bullets that you don't have. Well, all right. Let's go on an adventure then. You travel together to Wall Street, where you shoot the Wolf of Wall Street with your guns. All right then. Thank you. And I'm just going to go ahead and run screaming away from you now, if that's all right. It totally is. God bless Monstropolis. You gain +4 boldness.
I'm just gonna run away now.
Over to here.
Yeah.
That's where you're running away to. Vera's about to lift the glass of scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at this school, apparently. When Miranda screams,
Stop! Don't drink that!
"Why not? This scotch cost more than most cars."
Has your taster tried it yet?
What taster?
You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by somebody jealous of your good looks and royal title?
Listen, Miri, I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison.
You drink poison on purpose?
Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me?
Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison?
What do I have to do to get you to drop this?
Simple. Hire a taster.
Fine. Any volunteers? This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you...
Yep, top one.
Drink all her scotch, enraging Vera and delighting Miranda. What are you doing? That bottle cost as much as the first Apollo mission.
How do you feel, Royal Taster? Are you poisoned?
Well, you're not poisoned, but you're pretty fucking wasted. You give all the Mirandas you can see 2 big thumbs up.
A job well done. Now Vera is sure not to be poisoned.
Well, yeah, because there's no scotch left to be poisoned by.
Don't listen to her. You did well. Come with me. I have some other beverages you simply must verify for safety.
You spend the rest of the night getting wasted on expensive liquors at Miranda's place. Courtship never tasted so good. Alright, everybody choose a food.
Pretzels.
I choose Hawaiian pizza. Player order is decided based on how funny it would be to give Fuzzy the nickname Amy the Cool Pizza. Or Amy the Cool Pretzels.
Why would I give you that nickname?
That's pretty weird. Both of those. Should we
Like
just random
what?
it or?
Yes.
All right, I am first. Okay, let's see. My charm is pretty low. Maybe I should do something about that. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Cool.
You're rocking your sweet cult ring so hard, Scott and Damien can't help but notice. Whoa, you're in the cult too?
Well, I'm that person.
You are.
Sick. Looks like we're all cultists. Check it out. I'm wearing mine as a nipple ring.
I'm wearing mine as a regular ring.
All 3 of you are in the cult? Copycats. I bet your initiation rituals were terrible ordeals.
I found my ring in a cereal box.
I was buying some cigarettes, and the cashier gave me one with my change. The other one I found in a gumball machine.
You have 2 rings?
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
I love being in a cult. Dread Blood Goat, I am yours. Ha ha ha. Hey guys, what's your favorite part about being in the cult? Mine is the free smoothies at Smoothie Bunker.
My favorite part is how my ring is always whispering at me to punch people. It's mostly because I'm going to punch people anyway.
My favorite part is how I was in this cult before it was cool.
They're all looking at you. Quick, what's your favorite part of being in this cult? But this cult that you got into by buying a ring in a store.
Boring.
Yeah. The fact that I can now turn into a dinosaur whenever I want. You can? Let me see, let's see. Boom! You're a pterodactyl now. You knew keeping your dinosaur transformation powers secret until this very moment would pay off.
Dude, this is the most metal thing I've seen since I watched that Pitbull drive a riding mower all over those baby rabbits.
It's an authentic dinosaur. Extremely vintage. I do not disapprove.
Can I ride on your back and pretend you're a jet plane? Please! Scott's wish is your command. You don't know why he thinks riding a jet plane would be more exciting than riding an actual dinosaur, but whatever. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
I'm gonna get some money.
Alright. Oh, that's the shop.
Cool, let's see what I can buy.
Alright.
Hi, stranger. It's been a while.
I've missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff. Oh, not a whole lot on offer.
No, not really. Why is there a used tampon?
A tampon used by the former prom queen.
You know, for good old
for good old
blood.
blood rituals. Or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this.
Radio. It's creepy.
So there's that. There's your 5 basic stat boosts. There's the PR agent, which I'm still not quite sure what it does.
I need some fun. Is there any one thing that gives me fun? The glasses?
Practical yet kind of funny glasses.
Alright, let's go with them.
Alright.
Have a good one.
Went up to 12, I funded. Jesus.
Yeah. +5 from those items. It's pretty powerful. Something
Something
happened
happened
to
to you.
Fuzzy. You're doing some healthy nighttime jogging when suddenly a chariot pulled by aquatic horses, not seahorses, emerges from a nearby fountain. How does that even work? Anyway, a door from the chariot opens and unsurprisingly, it turns out to be Miranda.
Ah, Fuzzy. You seem like a trustworthy person.
Well, you certainly like to think so.
I need to let you in on a secret. And don't tell anyone this. I am a princess. I've been keeping it undercover because I think I am falling in love with a mere commoner, Amy. I've thrown some hints here and there, like always wearing my crown or casually and subtly mentioning that I'm a princess every 3 or 4 minutes. But soon it shall be time for the plot point in every good romance, where my true identity is discovered. And they must accept me as the princess that I am. Now, this always turns out just fine in the movies and the fairy tales. But alas, here in the real world, dictated by logic and reason.
She can't mean this one, right?
There are some very confused people who think that my kingdom's benign and helpful invasion of other kingdoms are unfair, and therefore are against the monarchy. Naturally, I am as anxious to how someone like that might react when they finally learn my incredibly well-hidden secret that I am a princess.
What of Amy? How does she feel about the monarchy?
I love it. Let's say
You
I
love
love
the
it.
monarchy? The monarchy? She loves the monarchy. That's why she voted to never vote for class president again, and instead choose someone based on divine right.
Voting? To end voting. Why? That's one of the most brilliant subversions of peasant power I've ever heard. Amy's support of the monarchy should not go unnoticed, nor unrewarded. Assuming you consider going to prom with me a reward for supporting the monarchy. Which, of course, it is. Huzzah!
Huzzah indeed. You gain +3 charm. Alright. Who is most likely to be hiding corpses in their basement? Well,
Me.
yeah, we don't have a basement, and if we did, it would be like underwater. So, yes, you. You live a bit higher above sea level, don't you?
I have an attic.
That's like a basement, just upside down. I mean, we have a whole spare house. That's kind of like a basement.
That's true.
It's below our other house.
You could be hiding bodies in the caravan.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, where would you like to go this time?
Oh, what do I need? What do I need? Definitely need money.
To the library. That
Poker
day,
face.
you spent some time on the library PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. Somebody puts a sack over your head and throws you in a car. You drive for
What?
hours before they let you out and take the sack off. It's clearly the first floor restroom. Miranda is sitting on a makeshift throne while her goons jump in and out of the toilet.
I'm glad you came. My prom queen campaign is moving on to the next stage. Your expertise is crucial for this part. Most of my inner circle are fish. Hardly helpful unless genetically engineered beyond recognition. Speaking of which, I need you to help me sneak a 3-meter tall, heavily armed COD assassin named Tresca into the school. No reason, but if you're friends with that singing harlot Ariel, you best say your goodbyes. There we go. We need a diversion. Release the Kraken.
Oh, not so bold. Fish hit drums, and the menacing beat culminates in a synchronous crescendo. You feel a thump, thump down below. And then a whimper.
Oh, great. The Kraken is stuck in the sewers again. Take the plunger and help the 7-ton monster out.
You hurt an octopuppy. How could you? You lose -2 charm and -1 fun. Alright, well, let's see. The boldness has been going pretty well for me. Maybe I should stick with that. Yeah. That day, you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness and probably +1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of +1 STD.
I reckon.
You're polishing your fancy new cult ring when you see Polly and Miranda roll up with cult rings of their own.
I think everyone's in the cult now. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Are you in the cult too? Oh, I'm both of these people.
Yep, good luck talking to yourself.
How
Switching
marvelous.
gears between the voices.
I was worried we were the only ones.
You were worried you were the only ones? I was in the cult before any of you. I underwent a harrowing initiation.
Really? I simply received mine in the mail as part of my Cult of the Month club subscription. My computer just went black.
Oh no.
I just woke up wearing this thing on Monday morning. Who knows what I did to get it? But who cares? What matters now is getting more cult members. Hooray, cult friends.
More cult members? This is supposed to be an exclusive cult. We can't just let anybody in.
Why not? The last cult I was in had like 100 people. And at the end, we all drank poison Kool-Aid and died. It was sick. Literally. Of course we must have more members, Liam. For if we are the only ones, then who will know how cool we are for being in this cult?
Fine. I suppose we can brainstorm a recruitment initiative, but only so long as our strategy doesn't jeopardize the cult's exclusive brand.
The top one.
Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Subliminal messages in serial advertisements. So creative. You buy subliminal ad spots from every major cereal company. It turns out most of them are run by monsters anyway, so it's easy. A few days later, you see Polly and the gang snacking off a box of human berry and smiling their faces off.
This is the hottest idea anybody's ever had. Human Berry sent us free cereal, and we've got like 1 million toddlers in our cult now. They all call me Princess, and I'm so much taller than them. And they don't mind pulling my chariot at all.
I've been telling them all about how cool the cult was back when I joined. They're fascinated by my obviously superior knowledge.
Oh man, I can't wait to get to the suicide pact. That's always the best part.
Look, if a toddler's dumb enough to join a cult because of a serial advertisement, you're not responsible for what happens. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. Everybody choose an occupation.
Firefighter.
I choose cult leader. America's
Yes.
next cult leader. Yes?
Yes.
Oh, we're almost there. Okay. Let's see. I may as well just go and visit the Slayer again, I think, since I'm not going to get much money along the way to try and impress Vera. You're eating your lunch, minding your own business, when someone under the table pokes your business. Psst! Hey! How would you like to turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge? Betraying your friends sounds bad, but forbidden knowledge sounds dope. You listen to her pitch. Basically, I just need you to tell me Damien and Liam's hidden weaknesses for, like, totally innocent reasons. And in exchange, I'll teach you one of my most secret Slayer techniques. What's that you say? You'll totally do it? And I can trust what you say 100%? Great. What technique do you want to learn?
Bottle. We did the other one last time.
Yes. How to punch a dude so hard his head explodes. You tell the Slayer that Liam's weakness is tense silence and Damien's weakness is back rubs. Really? But that's so simple. I'll bury them in pregnant pauses and manual tension release respectively. Oh, you want to know my secret technique? There is nothing easier. Just punch someone, right? But instead of punching them hard, punch them really, really hard. You've punched hard, and you've even punched really hard, but really, really hard? That's revolutionary. You test out your newfound skills on the Slayer. You don't have enough practice to make her head explode just yet, but you do manage to give her a terrible headache. You gain +4 boldness.
You just punch the Slayer in the head on the way.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Yeah.
As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Oh, what's this one for?
That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
And this one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor, as is proper.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Wow. Do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon.
A genius of true subtlety? Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware.
The salad harp, yes. A harp for salad? Why has no one thought of this before?
Because it's hard to eat a salad with a harp.
Creighton, who said anything about eating?
Isn't that what silverware is for?
Perish the thought. The true purpose of silverware is to give your hands something to do while you elegantly avoid your food. And nothing is more elegant than playing a subtle lament on a harp while your serfs eat your salad for you. My serfs will finish my lunch for me. I'm off to have a harp commissioned.
Miranda takes you harp shopping with her. It's a real bonding experience. Afterwards, you both ignore a salad together at a fancy restaurant. Everybody choose an object.
Lip balm.
I choose computer mouse. Player order is decided based on how useful the selected object would be as your only belonging on a desert island.
I win.
Yep, you win. It
Lip
has
balm
some
would be
use.
so much better. I don't know what you
Right.
do with the mouse at all.
Hit things with it. It's kind of like a rock, but less good.
Use it as a weapon.
Yeah. Alright, the final day. Where would you like to go?
What do I need?
For Miranda? Probably charm and
Yeah, let's
money?
get some more charm.
Or do you want money? Because I think
Oh,
she
yeah,
likes people who are rich.
Yeah, obviously I need money. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a princess. I gotta buy shit.
That day, you spent some time on the library PCs, managing your start kicker. You receive lots of people with a sensational video and possible
Excuse me.
promises. Nice. You gain lots of money, but almost everything goes to cover the costs, and you keep only +2 money. You see Miranda hovering in the hallway, whistling to herself and checking her reflection in her own scales.
Why, hello there, Amy. How fancy and random to see you here. Entirely by coincidence near your locker. Seeing as how we've been getting on so well lately, I've decided to afford you the honor and privilege of taking me to the seahorse races. You can pick me up after school today and bring me an assortment of flowers and chocolate as a gift. You're welcome.
Oh man, a chance to buy shit from Miranda and take her on an outing you have no interest in? Sounds amazing! Let's rock! You go to the horse races and look for Miranda. She's wearing a beautiful and intricate horse race hat. Unfortunately, a sudden gust blows the hat away. You could swear that you could hear the wind whispering, "Not enough budget!" But it surely must have been your imagination.
No, my hat. Hey, Amy, I'm here. Hi, look at this. Daddy always gives me money when I go to the seahorse races. It isn't much, but of course only a bajillion money. But it should still make things more fun to bet. Of course, nothing would sour this lovely date faster than picking a losing horse. So I'll put this daunting choice entirely on you. How should we choose the winning seahorse so that this day goes down in memory as a pleasurable experience, rather than a sign that we should never speak again?
Yikes, no pressure then. But no worries, you know the perfect method for choosing winning race seahorses.
What? I don't know which one.
I
Let's
think
go
maybe
taste.
riding you is charm and this one is creativity?
Oh,
But
well, I've
it looks
got more
like your
charm.
stats are pretty good for either of them, so whichever one you think is
okay.
more amusing.
The sting one?
Which one?
The taste.
Tasting?
Let's taste.
Alright.
Let's taste some seahorses.
Oh, not creative
Damn.
enough.
By taste? Yes, of course. Daddy always says I have an excellent taste in things, and I pay my servants to agree. So why should I have anything less than great taste in tasting seahorses? Let's go.
You and Miranda sneak down the stables where race seahorses are kept and proceed to slaughter all the seahorses. You start a fire and go about delicately grilling each and every seahorse to perfection. Miranda pulls out the fancy cutlery she always carries with her, and the two of you begin a delightful feast.
Ooh, mostly excellent Romanian sapphire tastes a little like strawberries and cream and sunshine. Yuck, Grand Slam Pre 4000 tastes like dirt. Definitely not a winner. My goodness, Little Perfect Pixie Sunburst Jumbotron tastes like rotten fish. A true delicacy in my kingdom. This will be the winning seahorse. I'm certain of it.
You and Miranda put all your combined plus 3 million or something money down and hurry back to your seats. It's not until you've taken your seats that you realize your bets are meaningless. There is no race. You've eaten all the seahorses.
Oh no! You've ruined the entire race. I was so looking forward to winning. Not because I need the money, just because I like triumphing over peasants. And now you've taken that away from me. You're a horrid date. You've ruined everything.
Miranda storms off in a huff, leaving you to contemplate how you could have possibly thought that killing all the seahorses would allow any of them to win. You lose 2 smarts, idiot, and the 1 money you bet on a consumed seahorse. Alright.
I didn't actually say that we should eat them. I just said we should taste them.
Taste, eat, same thing, isn't it? I mean, you saw what happened last time Miranda talked about a taster. You drank all of Vera's
I thought we were just going to go and lick them.
Alright, let's go with some more charm. No, some more smarts. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at a high school. You gain plus 2 smarts. You're just about to give your cult ring its weekly polish when Liam drags you and Vera into another room.
Alright, this cult thing is getting out of hand.
I know, right? Did you hear that some members are actually refusing to pay their dues?
That's not what I'm talking about. This cult used to be cool, you know, but now everybody is in it. Polly, Miranda, you two, Scott, Damien's got 11 rings now for some reason. I'm going to file a complaint with the cult leader.
But whoever could that be?
I don't know, but there's only one way to find out. And I don't know what that is. Any idea?
Yes.
Well, I clearly don't have the money to do that. Because I don't have any money.
Then they need to ask Vera. Just ask Vera. She's right there anyway.
Yep. I mean, I assume that one is based on money. It sounds like it would be.
I guess. Unless Vera's going to give you the fat stack of money.
Why don't you ask Vera? What? What are you talking about? Surely you must mean some other Vera. Look at my snakes. So innocent. Not cultish at all.
Vera, have you been secretly running this cult for the past several weeks using our vast distributions and communications networks?
Ah, yes. I can't believe you didn't figure it out sooner. Didn't you ever try heating your rings over a fire? You whip out your lighter and heat up your ring. Around the inside, a horrifying legend appears. Manufactured by Vera Oberlin Cult Accessories, LLC. Damien set his on fire the first day. That's how he got so many rings. He's just been ordering them from my online store.
But why? Why did you do all this? Why play with my lifeless heart, Vera?
Well, let's see. In the first week, I got you to dispose of a body for me, lie to a skunk I hate, and send me 6,000 monster dollars.
Ah.
To keep the secret from spreading further, Vera makes you and Liam her lieutenants. She even excuses your membership dues, for now. You gain plus 2 smarts and plus 1 boldness. Alrighty. Now.
Well, I can't ask Miranda because she hates me.
Well, you still can. She might not
She's gonna turn
totally
me
hate
down.
you. I mean, it was only that one thing you failed, yeah?
Yeah, alright, let's go.
Now the real question is, should I ask
Ask
someone? Liam? I mean, my creativity is not that great. If I was going off my stats, I should really ask Damien, but I kind of haven't talked to him much.
I'd ask Liam.
Vera's the cult leader, so
You
it
got no
might
money
be that I
though.
should go with her, but I got no money. It could be that I should choose none of them because I'm going for an item ending.
I
The
think
last time I tried to do this and chose none of them, it didn't work, so...
Liam.
Alright, let's try Liam then. Alright, Amy. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
What? I'm sorry to tell you this, my friend. But I think your princess is in another castle. See, I told you.
Failing at monster prom broke the essential process of growing up in your life. You became fixated on it and never became a functional adult. Now you're just an old person that sits at parks and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date to the monster prom. It's as weird and as sad as it sounds. Oh. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Oh, I see. You mean like going ironically, right? How smart of you. Yeah, I can totally see it. Let's go to prom together, but as a way of internally mocking all those hollow phonies, even if we're doing literally the same thing that they're doing. Genius.
Prom night was dreamy. You and Liam criticized the vulgar musical choices of the band the entire night. And at one point, you crashed the gig by joining them with a xylophone and a theremin. A renowned music blogger happened to be there because, for some reason, she thinks the next big thing will be found at a high school prom or whatever. She said, "I understood virtually nothing, which probably means it was avant-garde and too much of an intellectual delicacy, even for me. I give it 0 thumbs up, but only because ranking art numerically is a travesty. Keep an eye on Liam de Lioncourt and Fuzzy crashing future prom nights. They will wow you." You both kept a copy of that review as a memory of such a wonderful night together. Well, no secret endings. But still, I haven't seen that ending before, so that was cool. Best at high-fiving.
I'm over 400. This was long too.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Liam and Scott co-wrote a cheesy and weird fanfic of 2 Lights that became unexpectedly popular due to the point it turned into a well-known novel of its own. Half of the characters are shirtless, for all the right reasons. Miranda used her vast surf knowledge to get a job at hand-picking the best surfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her surfs to do the work. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful, maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended there, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Yay. Skip all those bits. Oh, we didn't unlock any new pictures. Oh.
Done.
Well, I'll end the episode there. You've been watching Monster Prom with Princess Fuzzy and Amy. Thanks for watching. We'll be back another time. Bye-bye.